Hi, welcome to Sleepy Time Poetry, featuring soothing classic poems along with guided relaxation to help you get to sleep. My name is Jeff Kaplan, and I'm glad that you're here. Let's get sleepy. Lying quietly, allow your body to sink into the bed. Allow everything to slow down and grow calm. Take your right hand and lift your right arm just off the bed, barely creating a space between your arm and the bed. If that's too hard, imagine holding something heavy in your palm, like a sandbag. Feel your right arm growing heavier and heavier, and then with a deep exhale, let your right arm drop down into the bed. Now lift your left arm off the bed, the smallest amount that you can, and again with your palm facing upwards, imagine you are holding on to something heavy. Feel its weight. Feel gravity pulling your arm down and down, and then with an exhale, release your left arm. Now both arms are relaxed. If you are able, lift your right heel just off the mattress, the height of one sheet of paper. Feel your right leg as though it were far away, growing heavier, the earth pulling your leg down and down, and then release your right leg. Finally, lift your left leg just off the bed, the smallest amount you possibly can. Feel its weight and let it release. Release all your muscles. Experience your entire body sinking into the bed, completely relaxed, completely at peace. Tonight, we are going to hear poems about the rain. Imagine the sleepiness you feel when drops of water patter on the window pane, helping us drift off into sleep. The first poem is A Drop Fell on the Apple Tree by Emily Dickinson. The poem explores rain's life-giving quality, a summer shower nourishing the parched earth. A drop fell on the apple tree, 1890. A drop fell on the apple tree, another on the roof. A half a dozen kissed the eaves and made the gables laugh. A few went out to help the brook that went to help the sea. Myself conjectured, were they pearls? What necklaces could be? The dust replaced in hoisted roads, the birds jocouser sung. The sunshine threw his hat away. The orchard's spangles hung. The breezes brought dejected lutes and bathed them in the glee. The east put out a single flag and signed the fete away. That was Emily Dickinson. A drop fell on the apple tree. Release your body further into the bed, feeling the mattress support your body, giving the weight of your head to the pillow as we explore a longer poem. Feel yourself sinking on a count of 10, with each number settling in further. Counting now, 10, 9, 8, growing tired, 7, 6, 5, sinking down into relaxation, 4, 3, 2, your eyelids getting heavy, and 1, completely relaxed. Let's listen to Rain in Summer from Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's book, The Belfry of Bruges and Other Poems. In these lines, Longfellow explores how all water flows into the same sea. Rain becomes rivers, becomes pools, becomes grasses. In the end, all of nature flows from the same source. Longfellow, Rain in Summer, from 1845. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad and fiery street. In the narrow lane, how beautiful is the rain, how it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoofs, how it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Across the window pane it pours and pours, and swift and wide, with a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain. The sick man from his chamber looks at the twisted brooks. He can feel the cool breath of each little pool. His fevered brain grows calm again, and he breathes a blessing on the rain. From the neighboring school come the boys with more than their wonted noise and commotion, and down the wet streets sail their mimic fleets, till the treacherous pool engulfs them in its whirling and turbulent ocean. In the country on every side, where far and wide, like a leopard's tawny and spotted hide, stretches the plain to the dry grass and the drier grain. How welcome is the rain. In the furrowed land, the toilsome and patient oxen stand, lifting the yoke-encumbered head, with their dilated nostrils spread. They silently inhale the clover-scented gale, and the vapors that arise from the well-watered and smoking soil. For this rest in the furrow after toil, their large and lustrous eyes seem to thank the Lord more than man's spoken word. Near at hand, from under the sheltering trees, the farmer sees his pastures and his fields of grain as they bend their tops to the numberless beating drops of the incessant rain. He counts it as no sin that he sees therein only his own thrift and gain. These, and far more than these, the poet sees. He can behold Aquarius old, walking the fenceless fields of air, and from each ample fold of the clouds about him rolled, scattering everywhere the showery rain, as the farmer scatters his grain. He can behold things manifold that have not yet been wholly told, have not been wholly sung nor said. For his thought that never stops follows the water drops down to the graves of the dead, down through chasms and gulfs profound, to the dreary fountainhead of lakes and rivers underground, and sees them when the rain is done on the bridge of colors 7, climbing up once more to heaven, opposite the setting sun. Thus the seer, with vision clear, sees forms appear and disappear in the perpetual round of strange, mysterious change, from birth to death, from death to birth, from earth to heaven, from heaven to earth, till glimpses more sublime of things unseen before, unto his wondering eyes reveal the universe as an immeasurable wheel turning forevermore in the rapid and rushing river of time. And finally, let's close with something light-hearted. Jane Euphemia Saxby was a Victorian writer for children. Saxby went by the pen name Aunt Effie and includes a delightful poem titled Little Raindrops in her collection Aunt Effie's Rhymes for Little Children in 1860. By the end of this poem, you will be drifting off into sleep all the way until morning, dreaming refreshing dreams. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Aunt Effie, Little Raindrops. Oh, come from, you little drops of rain? Pitter patter, down the window pane. They won't let me walk, and they won't let me play, and they won't let me go out of doors at all today. They put away my playthings because I broke them all, and then they locked up all my bricks and took away my ball. Tell me, little raindrops, is that the way you play? Pitter patter, all the rainy day. They say I'm very naughty, but I've nothing else to do but sit here at the window. I should like to play with you. The little raindrops cannot speak, but pitter, patter, pat means we can play on this side. Why can't you play on that? Pleasant dreams.